Welcome to wild Australia, a land of ancient deserts, tropical forests, dangerous predators, and animals found nowhere else on Earth. From the burning Outback to the Great Barrier Reef, Australia is a kingdom of survival and beauty. Our journey begins in the heart of the Outback, where the land glows red beneath the endless sky. This is one of the harshest landscapes on Earth, but life here has learned to endure. At sunrise, the desert awakens with color, sound, and movement.
The red kangaroo is the giant of the Outback, built for speed, distance, and survival.
Powerful males can stand taller than a grown man and leap across the land with amazing strength. When rivals meet, the desert becomes an arena. But behind this power is tenderness, as young joeys begin life safely inside their mother's pouch. In the heat of the day, even the strongest animals must save their energy. The emu, Australia's great flightless bird, races across the plains with powerful legs. Strange, curious, and fast, the emu is a true survivor of the open country. Above them soars the wedge-tailed eagle, one of Australia's greatest hunters.
With sharp vision and deadly talons, it rules the sky.
Even in the dry lands, Australia bursts with colour. Tiny but armoured, the thorny devil looks like a creature from another world. Its body is designed to collect precious water in the desert. The parenti is Australia's largest lizard, silent, fast, and alert. When threatened, the frilled lizard becomes a living warning sign. Reptiles rule the heat, using the sun as their source of power. As the sun falls, the dingo begins its patrol. Australia's wild dogs are clever hunters, working alone or together. Their calls echo across the empty land. At night, the Outback changes. Hidden creatures come alive. The bilby, with its long ears and delicate movements, searches the darkness for food. From the desert, we travel to the eucalyptus forests, home of one of Australia's most loved animals. The koala spends much of its life resting among the leaves. Its diet is simple, but its life depends on these trees. A young joey clings tightly as it learns the ways of the forest. Quiet and gentle, the koala is a symbol of wild Australia. Think camels only belong in the Middle East? Think again. Australia is home to the world's largest population of wild camels. Imported in the 1800s for transport, hundreds of thousands of camels now roam free across the rugged Australian outback. On the forest floor, the wombat moves like a small tank.
With strong claws, it creates deep shelters underground.
The echidna is one of Australia's strangest mammals, covered in spines and built for digging. Its long tongue reaches into hidden insect tunnels.
Smaller than kangaroos, wallabies move gracefully through forests and rocky hills.
The laugh of the kookaburra is one of Australia's most famous wild sounds. Deep in the forest, the lyrebird performs one of nature's most beautiful displays. This bird can copy sounds with unbelievable accuracy. This bird can copy sounds with unbelievable accuracy. Colorful lorikeets bring life and energy to the treetops. Australia's birds are loud, intelligent, and unforgettable. Colourful, social, and full of energy, wild budgies fill Australia's open skies with movement and cheerful song. In the tropical north, ancient rainforests hide rare and powerful creatures. The cassowary is a living dinosaur, tall, mysterious, and dangerous when threatened.
Unlike its desert cousins, the tree kangaroo lives high above the forest floor.
In the shadows, reptiles wait with perfect patience. Australia's wetlands are rich, wild, and full of life. Birds gather here in great numbers, feeding and nesting in the flooded plains. The elegant black swan, native to Australia, glides across the wetlands with beauty, grace, and unmistakable style. Australia's wetlands are rich, wild, and full of life. Birds gather here in great numbers, feeding and nesting in the flooded plains.
Tall water birds search carefully for fish and frogs.
The brolga's dance is one of the most elegant sights in the wild. As the day fades, the wetlands become a moving sky of wings. But beneath these calm waters waits Australia's most feared predator. The saltwater crocodile is ancient, powerful, and almost invisible until it strikes. With crushing jaws, it commands respect from every creature near the water. It is a survivor from the age of reptiles. In this land, every drink can be dangerous.
In peaceful rivers, one of the world's strangest animals appears.
The platypus looks impossible, with a duck-like bill, fur, and a secretive life. It hunts underwater using sensors hidden in its bill.
Even the riverside rocks are alive with watching eyes.
Australia's quiet places are filled with small wonders. Now we travel offshore to the Great Barrier Reef, one of the richest marine worlds on Earth.
Beneath the waves, the reef explodes with color.
Tiny fish find safety among the stinging arms of sea anemones.
Sea turtles move through this world with ancient grace.
Graceful rays fly through the sea like birds of the ocean. Sharks keep the reef balanced, powerful but essential.
The gentle dugong feeds quietly on underwater grasslands.
In the reef, survival often means moving together. Every reef is a city of life, fragile and magnificent.
Beyond the reef, giants of the sea travel along Australia's wild coast.
Dolphins race through the waves with intelligence and joy.
On southern beaches, sea lions gather in noisy colonies.
In colder waters, the great white shark patrols with silent power.
As night falls, little penguins return home from the sea. Australia's coast is beautiful, but it is also wild and unforgiving.
Far to the south lies Tasmania, a rugged island of forests and rare animals.
The Tasmanian devil may be small, but its voice is fierce.
It is a scavenger with powerful jaws and a fearless attitude.
The quoll is a secret hunter, beautiful and rarely seen.
Even here, wombats shape the land with their digging and grazing.
Small marsupials move quietly through the undergrowth.
Tasmania feels ancient, wild, and untouched.
Under the stars, the island becomes a world of shadows and sounds.
Australia is not one wilderness. It is many worlds in one land. In the Outback, life survives through strength. In the forests, life moves slowly and peacefully.
In the north, danger waits in water, jungle, and shadow. In the ocean, life shines in endless color. These animals make Australia one of the most unique wild places on Earth. This is wild Australia. Ancient, beautiful, dangerous, and unforgettable.